water. This is an area where we're working with several county governments and several water bodies to help, and then how that is enabled in the healthcare setting. So at patient key measures as you collect revenue that become important. I just outlined platform for healthcare management. This is where all citizens, so Madam Governor, one of the things that I look forward to, it streamlines it for the consumer, the customer, that they don't.
On source revenue, there is a lot of encouragement to the counties to also unleash their potential, because the potential is there, and we commend the governor for the good work he's doing in ensuring that, look at the journey. Last year, same time, the collection of 318, and this year, the same time, 360. That is 674. That tells you something. There must be something they are doing different to ensure that they enhance their own source revenue. And one thing I've noted is embracing technology, digitizing, because you find there is a lot of loss when things are being done manually. So that is something I would encourage across the counties to embrace when it comes to their own source revenue. And it's going to also help government. You know, we are living in a very tight physical space. So when a county really maximizes on its resources, or rather what they can collect internally, then that tells you the potential is there, and they'll be in a position to do more projects, and service delivery to the people will also be different.
Yeah, we ourselves have had to benchmark also elsewhere as far as revenue collection is concerned. We continue to benchmark, but here in Homabay we have set up systems legislative anchorage. That's what we started with. We did the Revenue Administration Act, then we did the Revenue Board Act, which enabled us to bring on board a team of dedicated people whose job is just revenue collection, away from finance, which also has many other responsibilities other than revenue collection. And then we have tried very, very hard to deal with the issues of integrity issues within, because the biggest problem is pilferage. We've tried to deal with those at the administrative level. We've tried to digitize so that we're able to be more transparent. I can see what revenue we are collecting, including up to the officer and what the officer has collected, and we can make a decision whether an officer is not collecting anything and whether they really should be earning a salary if they are not collecting anything. So those are some of the areas that we have, and then also just to provide leadership. Revenue is not a question that you can be hands-off on. You must be hands-on, eyes on, ears on. Everything of yours must be on revenue, because if you just leave it a bit, there's going to be likelihood that you're going to lose revenue. And anytime you lose focus a bit, you just see revenue falling and the numbers never really lie.